Hello from Berlin office of Admiral Markets. Another trading day, another webinar, real-time daily trading ideas. We have 5 days a week, 5 different traders. We will speak about trading ideas, strategies, market screening, and maybe 1 or 2 questions from your side directly answered in our webinar. Our goal is quick and smart, 15 to 20 minutes. So let's have a nice start. Like every trading day, we will make a great webinar together. So let's start like always with our risk disclaimer. Forex and CFD trading is leverage trading and can result in losses that exceed your deposits. If you are a starter in trading, please start with a demo account and make yourself familiar with the leverage effect, long trading, short trading, and your personal risk management. If you'd like to read the full risk disclaimer, just visit one of our web pages, for example, admiralmarkets.com, and you will find the full risk disclaimer displayed there. This is me. My English is made in Germany. My name is Jens, but I hope my quality is also made in Germany. But I'm not the main speaker. The main speaker is the day trader of today. This is our scheme. On Monday, it's Jay's day. On Tuesday, it's Paul's day. On Wednesday, it's Mike's day. So today, in a couple of seconds, Mike will lead you through the markets. On Thursday, it's Nenad's day. On Friday, it's Dirk's day. Our leading day traders live. Today's actions are tomorrow's results. Yeah, and if you like to trade Forex and CFD, you will get many benefits only with Admiral Markets. For example, choosable leverage. For example, negative balance protection policy, our safeguard. For example, typical spread of DAX 30, one of our bestseller, just 0.8 points, and many, many more. Check it out at admiralmarkets.com. On our webpage, you will find also something about our regulatory background. Admiral Markets UK is authorized and regulated by the Financial Conduct Authority, and also contact details are displayed on our webpage. Call us, send us an email, or visit the other channels like YouTube or Facebook. Our webinars are recorded, and a couple of hours later, you will find them recorded at YouTube if you like to see it and watch it again. Enough from my side. Now it's time for Mike, our day trader of today. Hi, good morning, Mike. Your view to the markets.
Yes, hello. Thank you for introduction, Jens, and welcome to my trading ideas for the 14th of February 2018. So I'm not really sure which of my monitors do you see at the moment. I guess you should this now. Right,
now
you see.
This.
Great, thanks. You should see my monitor for now, and yes, welcome on this place once again. And like every day, like every Wednesday, when I'm on the screen for you, we will check the trading idea session with the news for today, because of news will bring impact to the markets, and this is what we trader need to trade, or sometimes to be careful and avoid the market. So for this day, we had some interesting news at the Eurozone. They came out at 11 o'clock. So this is history. It was the gross domestic production in the Eurozone. Much more important are the news from USA at 2:30 in the afternoon. We get the core consumer price index. We get the retail sales and the retail sales month over month for the January, and later in the afternoon at where it is here, 16:30 German time, 4:30 US time in the afternoon, we will get some news for the crude oil inventories. So these are the things we should have in mind for today. And now let's start with my trading ideas. I prepared a few for you. You have the Great Britain Australian dollar, Euro Great Britain pound, Euro Japanese yen, US dollar Japanese yen, and the gold. Some ideas for today, and because of these are a lot of them, we will switch over to the trading desk. This is the MT5 with the Supreme version that we use here in the price ladder. This is a tool from the Supreme version. It's pretty simple to add some orders. Just install this tool and try to place your orders here. And if you have any questions for technical things, just call Admiral and they will give you support to use this wonderful tool to open some trades. Okay, let me start with the Great Britain pound Australian dollar. This is my monitor for this. You see, like every time, 2 different time frames, the daily, the hourly, and the 5-minute. And we have here the situation that the daily uptrend is broken. I made for you a drawing here. This one was the latest uptrending time. It is broken 2 days ago. Do you see this here at this level? And at the moment we have no clear trend in the daily, but we can trade the hourly trend, or we can use the hourly trend to trade. And here do we have the situation that we have two different trend sizes flowing into each other. This blue, this red one here is the major trend, and the blue one is the minor trend. And you see here, this trending is going down again here. This is fine. And the trading idea for now is the one that we have now here. It was the break in the 5 minute. Here, do you see this here? The down trending break, and now we should have the correction. And when the 5 minute trend is continuing at this stage over here, I show this for you. It is this scenario here. When this trend will continue, we can trade the 5 minute downtrend into the hourly downtrend. And you see this here, this downtrending market over here has the target in this area over here and here at the side. So we can answer the question, who will sell after us? And this is always a good idea to trade it. And when we see this lowest low here, what we have in the markets in the hourly chart, you'll see this is a trend continuation here in the daily. That means what we see here in the daily is the situation that we have not yet a trend. We just have the break, but this here is the correction. And when we go below this level, we have a downtrending markets in the day. And this is a situation when you trade the hourly into the daily. And for this reason, at first we start to trade the hourly trend out of the 5 minutes. And when the hourly trend will go below this level over here, we can trade the hourly into the daily trend. So this for this currency couple. The next on my list is Euro Great Britain Pound. So Euro Great Britain Pound. So draw it over into the chart, and you see this. These windows are connected. You just have to place the symbol in one of the 3 charts, and all different charts are supported by the same symbol. Okay, what's the Euro Great Britain Pound? I start also with the day, and the day is in, like a long time ago in a sideward movement. It's a channel that we have here in the daily, and now we are at the upper side of this channel. You see here the market is trending down, and since then we have this channel over here in this area, and short-term traders can trade from the upper line to the lower line, and from the lower line to the upper line. And at the moment is the situation, you can see this here, we are at the moment at the upper line. And you have 2 opportunities over here. The first one is the market will break this line over here and will go to higher prices, and then do you have some buyers in the markets over here, here and here. That means this level is very interesting for the situation. This is the daily chart, and this is what we see also in the hourly chart. You see this here. I enlarged the hourly chart for you, and we have this strong uptrend over here, and this uptrend, and this is interesting to see. I just switch back to here. This is the uptrend that you see here. Led us from the lower area to the higher area of this daily range, and these are the situations you can trade. But now, for now, we are in a level where we are here in this is the resistance, and you can see the following thing. The resistance was broken to the upline, and we have no clear uptrend at the moment in the 5 minutes. So what can happen now is that the 5 minutes you see here, this uptrend is now in its correction, and when this uptrend in the 5 minute charts will be continued, then is it maybe likely that the market will break this resistance level here in the daily, and we will go to the higher prices. But for now, we should wait till we see a new uptrend in the 5 minutes just to continue this trend and confirm a clear breakout of the upper range, or we will see the same situation like we did see the last times when the market just swapped a little bit over this line and came back to the lower line. This is the second one, and then will we see here in the 5 minutes a new downtrend, and then can you use the 5 minutes downtrend to trade toward the lower level of the daily. This is the the situation that we have for the moment in the Great Britain pound, Euro Great Britain pound. So next one is Euro Japanese yen. Here is the situation that the daily is trendless after a broken uptrend. So for this one, we have just at first a look in the daily chart. You see this here. The markets went down. This latest correction level that we have over here, it's a clear broken uptrending movement. Here is it. So for now, we don't have a downtrend at the moment. What we have now is just the movement over here. So for this reason, when we see no clear trending over here, you see you can see a trend. This is the one over here, but for an easier trend detection, it is easier to switch over to the hourly trend. And here can you see a really nice downtrend that we have in the markets over here. We have the downtrending markets here, the large one, and you have here the another downtrending market. And for this one is that we can trade the hourly trend through the 5 minute trends. And you notice for me, I need a trend to trade. So my trading idea for here is it now that we break the line over here, that we get a new downtrend in the 5 minutes. And this is the situation that we have at the moment in the 5 minutes. You see this here in the markets. This one is the current uptrend in the 5 minute trend chart. This is the correction of this, but now we see some more pressure from the upside to the downside. So maybe the markets will go below this level, and then do we have a new downtrend? But this downtrend is not yet in the situation that we should trade. We should wait till this downtrend will break this uptrend over here, and then can we trade? But this is not so much space. So maybe the markets will go in the situation that we see this break pretty soon, and then can we trade the 5 minute trends downward into the hourly. And this is exact the situation that I need for trade, and this is the trading idea. Just wait till this trend is broken over here, and this large one, the small one, is already broken. And then can you trade here the hourly to the downside? And maybe when this market is going below this level over here, we have a clear downtrend in the daily, and then do you trade the hourly into the daily chart at the downside when the markets play this game? Okay, this is just an idea. We have to wait till the market will play this idea. Next one on my list is the US dollar Japanese yen. So it is here. So, all right, it's loaded again. So, and now you see this here. We have a daily downtrending markets, and we have an interesting situation in the hourly. You know, I have a look to some contraction or correction pattern, and we see one here in the hourly. We had a pretty strong down move here in the last hours, in a strong daily downtrend, and this one here is the correction of this strong down move over here, and I like it to trade this. And the trading idea is the following. We have here this correction. Can you see in the hourly, the correction that I draw in the hourly, you can see as an uptrend in the 5 minute charts. And the idea is now that as soon as the market will break this rising channel over here, we will see a downtrend in the 5 minutes. And this is what I'm waiting for. I just wait until the markets will do us the favor to break this line. And you see the markets is pretty close to this line. And the situation that I'm waiting for is that the markets will break this level, make a quick correction, and then a confirmation of a downtrend. And this is exactly what I like to see. And this is the idea. We wait till this channel is broken, wait for correction in the 5 minutes, and when the 5 minutes confirm the break through a downtrend, then is a time to open a position, and then do you trade the downtrend. And the target area is also pretty clear. We must not trade the whole trend. The reason for this is that the daily trend is in a long correction, so I'm on the shorter side at the moment, that I don't want to trade for long. But when the markets keep weak, everything can happen. But the targets are here. Of course, in this area, you see this where the buyers are or more sellers are. Is this level here, 107.160, and then here the latest low in the chart. This is where you see, and the risk control is to see over here when this trade in the 5 minute trends, when the trend is broken, should you close your position. Right, and then is the next one is the gold that I have prepared for you.
I will give you a short break of 30 or 40 seconds because now I have a question to all participants, and I will switch for 30 seconds to my screen. So one question we have, as you know, Admiral Markets not only offering MetaTrader 4 or MetaTrader 5, we have boosting, tuning, so advanced add-ons for MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 free. And from time to time, we think about for some updates. If you see my screen now, you see that here's something what we're trying out right now. It's a small circle. What is more prominent to see? What is for your open trades, your actual profit or loss? So usually you can see your profit and loss here in the line, but the line is not that prominent in our understanding. And the idea is to make a new add-on for MT4 and MT5 Supreme with a circle. If you have a profit trade running right now, it will be a green circle. If it would be a loss trade, it will be red, and you see the actual profit or loss in that circle. If you believe that is something what could be useful, just give me a small feedback here in the chat area, live in the webinar. If you believe it's just kindergarten or it's not needed for me, also that feedback would be nice. And yeah, let's see which feedback we get, or maybe if you have great ideas what to do more. So we always try to make everything better. MT4, MT5 Supreme, that is something what we are trying out right now, more prominent to see the actual profit and loss, and any feedback is welcome. Looking forward to it. And now back to Mike and the markets.
Okay, this is a great idea, and everything what makes the trading easier is very welcome. So let me switch over to my monitor now. We are back in the gold. Gold is very often traded by daily traders and swing traders, and this is the reason why I have an eye on it for the moment. And the big picture is at the moment pretty clear. I show this for you here. This is the daily chart, and here in the daily chart, do you see the situation that we had? This was the last uptrend over here, and this trend was broken. I was talking about last week, I guess, and we see in the moment here this downtrending market. This is what we have now, and the interesting thing for the trend traders is when you would like to trade as a trend trader out of a correction, then is it always interesting to see a deep correction of more than 50% of the latest movement and a reversal pattern over here. So this is what we see now. We had a pretty deep correction at the moment, and you see this in this candle over here. This is a sell-off candle at the moment. The day is not yet over, but at the moment, is it that the market might be in the situation that the market doesn't sell off, and the trend could be go down again. And this is it, what I have in my mind. And I will show you what I'm doing here. I do the same like every time. I just have a look into, at first into the hourly trend, what the trend is doing. And the hourly trend is, of course, the markets in the daily trend was up, is of course in the position that we are in a current uptrend. This is the drawing of the current uptrend over here. This is what you see for now. And traders who like to trade a swing trade, that means daily into the hourly into the daily trend, should wait till the markets will break this level over here. this is what you should have in mind. And traders who are able to trade during the day for short-term trading have another option, and this one is what I show you here. You see the latest movement of this uptrend in the hourly over here, and you see this one over here. This is a downtrend, and this downtrend can you see in the 5 minutes, and this one has broken this uptrend over here. That means this movement here is over for the moment, and we are now in the situation that we have a new downtrend for short-term traders, of course. So, and this is for short-term trader an interesting situation because of we can trade this trend over here in the 5 minutes, and this is in the 5 minutes is what I did show you here. We are now below this level over here, this line here, and you see this. This is the 5 minute downtrend here in the markets, and this trend is at the moment in its correction, and this is good for us traders because of we can trade out of the correction, and then we just give you this one. Here's the correction, and as soon as the markets will go below this line here, is the situation that we trade this trend down here in the downtrending hourly trend at the moment. So what you can do here for now is you just have to place your order over here. I show you how this works. This is a sell order. You go to the red line over here. So click in here when you would like to open. This is the stop. Sorry for this. Over here, the stop level, for example, and then the target. Where can you find sellers over here? And then can you place the order over here? It's so simple, is it? And you can answer the question, who will sell after you? And you see this here. Some sellers can come in this area, in this area, and in this area, of course, and for the longer in this area over here and over here in this area. So you have a lot of potential at the downside when the markets become weak again and when this trend is going down again. And the target in the daily, you see this here, are around about $1,309. So it's a lot of potential in this trade when we have this. And you see this as a quick trader. You can trade the 5 minutes in the hourly, and how I mentioned this before, the hourly trader into the daily. Wait until the market has finished the day of today. When we see this reversal pattern over here, the sell-off candle, then can you trade the hourly trend in the daily trend, and then is the situation probably the one that we have here, the situation that we have a downtrending markets, and this trend is broken by a counter trend, and then do you have the cards in your hand for a new trend into lower prices in the gold market for now. So this is it for my side. When we have any questions, we can answer 1 or 2 questions. Otherwise, I say goodbye for today. Jens, you are on the microphone again.
Thanks for today. Tomorrow is another day. Every day, 5 days a week, 5 different traders. Tomorrow it will be Nenad, so hopefully to see many of you again. Thank you also for the feedback. The circle, what we're trying out right now as a new add-on for MT4 and MT5 Supreme. Many people feedback that they like it. So let's see what we can do. Maybe in a couple of weeks, we will have it for anybody, exclusive only at my market. So if you trade, not only the spreads are important, also the great tool. Try out MetaTrader Supreme, demo account, live account, everything once. And again, see you tomorrow. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Goodbye and good trades.